Gather around. I love doing this. I know it could be annoying, but if you love me, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Anyways, every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Guess what, bestie? Little ASMR. Your grandmother has an important message because every day you were hustling before, not anymore. Not anymore. She's here to warn you about what is to come because this is one of your biggest transformations ever. Though some of you guys that have gone through your Saturn's return, and maybe that was your last big transformation, this is going to be just as big. Those are, somebody need to hear that. On top of that, there is just so much beauty around you that you are moving more gracefully. You don't have to have all the answers, especially for other people. And it's not like you're winging it, but she's coming through to save the day. She's here with the assist to help you, like, with the clarity to cut through the confusion that everything's going to be okay. Your grandmother's bringing you a new life. So, hustle culture, all that jazz, over. Done. And helping you reflect and know that you got this in the bag. Just like before, when you went through your last big transformation, you maybe felt really unsure. Like, I don't. That meme where that little girl's like, it's like that. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be epic. If you're new here, I'm your bestie on the internet. Hello, Hitler. And I'm your favorite YouTuber. I'm your spiritual cheerleader. I'm your cosmic advisor. I'm your fairy godmother. I'm your chicken noodle soup for the soul. Grab whatever you be snacking on, sipping on, and or not, because I'm going in. You might be seeing a lot of symbols, animals, okay? You could be seeing a lot of like spirit animal messages. You're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities. You're feeling safer even though you're having to be more fearless. And you are going to be attracting people that make you a top priority, and you will stay all up inside your house until then. Your new life is going to be delivered, signed, sealed, and delivered, I should say. You got people so mad that you know how to articulate yourself, but this is a time where you are going to be trying to find the right words to say because the way that you're speaking is going to be different. Everything you're doing is going to be hitting different. You could be seeing eagles, giraffes, butterflies, certain bugs, cats. Did I say birds? And you also have some people that are in love with you, but they don't know how to say it. So they're acting real weird, like they're throwing dirt at you, but they're taking it way too far. So your grandmother is helping you clock what is unnecessary and what you have full permission to walk away from. I feel like whenever we go through a big transformation, we got to cut some people loose, okay? We have to cut ties. Your grandmother's bringing you a new life, a new somebody, like a lover, a twin flame, or a new body. A somebody and a body and a new life. So it's all new programming. Everything is being updated. And you're going to be listening to your instincts. You're not going to be caring about the validation of others. After this, karma is sorted for those that have been going hard in the paint, trying to get photos, evidence, videos, listening, a lot of weird things we're going to get into this channeled message. They're going to be so sorry that they will have to concede publicly. And not only will they have to concede publicly, they're going to try to kiss your behind after. What? Don't wait. No, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. No, but I'm serious. They're going to be so embarrassed and so mortified for how long they went, how hard they went, that they will be trying to kiss your grits. They'll be trying to kiss your behind after they have to publicly concede. Yeah. We have guidance of the skunk. I choose my battles carefully and with self-respect. See, they want you to bite and snip at anything. But you don't do that. Especially right now. You got so much going on. You got so much on your plate on the low that you're not telling anybody about. Like, you choose your battles very carefully. And those that are like trying to go for your jugular, you're like, I do this with respect. They're trying to make it seem like it's been disrespectful and they're holding a grudge. But like, you can't be bothered. They cannot get you up out of your seat. Your grandmother is going to make them take several seats. You are heavily protected by your angels and your ancestors. So if you felt like you were the late bloomer in life or the ugly duckling, you're going through another huge glow up. Brace yourself and buckle up. I don't want to make this message too long, but somebody's grandmother is coming through to help you with your transformation and the veil that is being lifted in your life. To also warn you of those around you that have a very unhealthy obsession. This could be with you in general or your transformation. There are a lot of people buzzing around talking about how you've changed. And you also have this new fearlessness with being able to do things that you weren't able to do before. It's not as scary, it's not as terrifying because you know that it's going to better your life. But your grandmother is saying that it might be hard for you to find the right words to say in certain circumstances because you are changing, you are shifting, you are becoming the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, the Empress. It's almost like if you talked more Knight of Wands, or like you talked more like the King of Wands, and now you're going to be softer. Okay, your grandmother is helping you with becoming softer. You were maybe overconfident or faking it till you make it or dealing with imposter syndrome because you had this on as a protective shield. Now you're doing something different. You're done walking on eggshells for other people. You're done apologizing as well. You will apologize as needed. And then for everyone else, you're like, I'm not apologizing to you. There is no honor among thieves. Your grandmother wants to show you where people cannot be trusted. Wants to show you where the corruption is and to steer clear of that because it's not going to be on you to go fix it. You're going to have a different stance. I don't know how to explain that. If your stance was like popping off and clapping back, like bad girl style, now you're going to be like, cutesy and demure and like, that ain't my problem. That ain't my problem. But yeah, you're going through a change in your voice, how you speak. You might be really quiet right now. And I feel like this is because you're doing a lot of reflecting, but the hibernation is over and it's time to shine again, but you're shining different. So it's different. Your grandmother wants you to know that you are a cosmic prodigy. You will be the first millionaire in your family for a reason, to remind you that this is not your first rodeo, that you will get to the bottom of this new life that you're trying to get up and running. Okay, so like you have all of these ideas and things that you want to do, but you're like, I don't really know how to implement this program just yet. I don't really know the software or what I'm supposed to do. So you're learning all of this. You don't have to hit the ground running. And she will help you with your training wheels coming off. Does that make sense? Like, you're getting updates to your systems in every area of life. So she wants to slowly introduce you to, like not being overwhelmed, not being terrified, but just like, hey, we will get the hang of this. This is not your first rodeo shifting, but this is a bigger shift. Okay, training wheels will be off soon enough. You are giving Maleficent. So many people thought that they could play with your naivety or your innocence or your purity. I'm getting, baby, I'm a gangster too. Now they see that you're not the one. And now that everyone knows you're not the one, you're not really around. There has been a lot of spell work on your life. And by spell work, I mean people talking badly about you, gossiping about you, slandering you, thinking that they can get away with talking badly about you. These people with an unhealthy obsession, they are passive aggressive, they're entitled, they always get caught talking crap. So you catch them talking about you, or somebody that you know hears them talking about you. It's just too toxic, and you're about fed up with certain things in your life. You're like, yeah, now I know why I'm better than this situation, too smart for these people. Now I know why I need to get away from this, because when this new program is up and running, I don't want to be dealing with this anymore. So the people around you are in for a rude awakening, and your grandmother is helping you find your new voice, helping you find your new footing. You are going to be trending, broadcasted, speaking up. You're going to be on social media more, and you're just going to be a star, a person that is able to help others through a confusing time or a period of darkness. You're going to be that savage person in the back wing that has all the contacts, the powerful connections that can literally do anything. That's going to be you. So she's trying to show you your armor is changing. It's kind of like if in Game of Thrones you're wearing one house color. Let's say you're wearing red. Now you're going to be wearing blue for your voice activation. On top of that, you're going to be speaking different. So this is like you're learning a new language. You're learning a new language, and you're learning more about your psychic abilities. I don't know who in your life was trying to embarrass you through photos or videos or something of that nature, but your grandmother is saying for the lies that they told, they've already backfired. They are already being dealt with. Their hands are being tied for starting all of this drama. And it was all unnecessary. Okay, so I feel like there's people from your past that never get told about themselves, ever. And you kindly told them about themselves. They have never forgot it, and they have never let it go. And your grandmother's here to tell you that they're in for a bumpy ride because they refuse to drop this bone. They refuse to not be the victim in your narrative. So you could have kindly told somebody off hey, don't do that. Don't speak to them like that. Don't talk to me like that. Better talk to me nice. And they took it above and beyond to write false information. They could have done a crazy review. They could have been on a smear campaign with people at your work or in your family. I'm getting it's a lot. They're doing the most. So your grandmother is saying hey, be careful. These people don't like that you're so competent. They don't like that you've called them out for being entitled, and they see you as superior, but they don't want to admit that. They just don't like how smart you are, and they're looking at it like you're arrogant. So you're going to be focusing on the task at hand, which is you're being reprogrammed. Your core values are shifting. Your grandmother is assisting you. And on top of that, you're able to heal and activate people in any setting. Your format, it's your format, your language, your verbiage, it's shifting in some way. It's getting this big upgrade. So you can't be bothered. There's also a fake friend. This fake friend could be a fake friend in the family, neighbor, or workplace that is doing something weird. I don't even know how to explain it. It's something with photos or lies that they told. But if you had a feeling that they're very envious of you, you were right. If this person has been being a bugaboo and you feel bottom line there's some type of hateration going on, you were right. There are a lot of people trying to investigate you. I'm getting a lot about fake friends. So your grandmother is here to lift the veil, here to help you cut through confusion. So this is a certified message, a certified channeled message from your grandmother. She wants you to know this veil is being lifted to show you, listen. These people are a little bit cheese off the cracker, marbles on the floor. And they don't understand that the version of you that would have an emotional reaction, that would clap back, that would get a little crazy, that would get a little feisty, you cannot be bothered. There is no one home. No one. You are ascending into this divine feminine nature. You're becoming softer. Something that you've been trying to do for a long time. This is somebody trying to bug you, trying to get a rise out of you, and you're in therapy. You're in counseling. You're in rehab. You're on vacation. you're busy. For others of you, this could be a boss. I'm getting bugaboo. These people are blowing up your phone. If you message them, they can't be bothered, but you're getting a lot of irritating messages, and I feel like that is because you're shifting. Your programming is getting an upgrade, an update. So there's bosses blowing, oh yeah, okay. So there's like bosses blowing up, 1010 on my timer. Bosses blowing up your emails, your notifications, your text messages. That could be trying to frustrate you, trying to bring these old emotions out of you. And you're not interested in it being their way or the highway. You have coworkers emailing, texting, notifying over and over again. I'm seeing that you're going to have your phone off the hook a lot this week. And by that, I mean do not disturb, reducing interruptions, not answering, putting your phone on silent. It's like, you know, you're being prepared for something, but you aren't like, you're not quite sure what this is. It just seems unclear. So that's why your grandmother is coming through to tell you, like, hey, I'm going to help you cut through the fuckery. I'm going to help you cut through the confusion. And I will bring you truth, clarity, gifts of wisdom, foresight, intellect, new ideas, and focus. Because maybe you kind of feel like Bambi, like you're just getting your footing. You're like, I don't really know where I'm going yet. I don't really know what I'm doing. I know the goal in mind. I know what I'm not going back to, but I don't have it all figured out yet. So you are going to be reintegrating, I think is the word, fragments of your soul, releasing ego attachment, releasing all self-doubt. So from it below, I am releasing all self-doubt. There's going to be more harmony in your life, one way or another. Oh, I'm hearing that song. One way or another, I'm going to get you. That's how these weirdos feel. They feel like one way or another, I'm going to get you. And it's like, no, I've got a whole life over here. That's way more exciting than what you got going on. We have you left them speechless. These people came against you recently. Yes, they did. I'm getting in the last 1 to 2 weeks. These people came against you. A mother came against you. Neighbors came against you. Boss, coworkers, they all came against you at different, intervals. So first it could have been your family. Ding, 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 ding. Then the next day it was this. And ding, ding, like notifications over and over and over again. And however you responded, you left them speechless. And now they want to get the last word. They want to get the last laugh. I'm hearing that you're going to be laughing all the way to the bank. There's a lot of jealousy around your body. Your grandmother doesn't want you speaking about your relationship or your body or health issues with whoever the frick. You might think in passing, it's nothing to say, oh, I relate to that, or I resonate with that statement of somebody else shaming themselves, or do you know what I mean? She doesn't want you doing that anymore. That's coming through very strongly because there is a lot of jealousy around your body, believe it or not, despite how you feel about your body. She's saying there are people that get really, really mad when you're like, yeah, I don't like this about myself, or that they're just like, I would do anything to look like you. Your grandmother is saying they better take a number. These people that are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, they better take a number because they are going to be blickety blocked. There's a countdown, a final countdown. Hunger Games is about to commence. They're going to have to pay to troll you. Yeah, I'm also being told that they're running on fumes. Yeah, your grandmother is bringing you a new life. A new life. If you were wondering, where did I get the courage to do this? This is something I've needed my whole life. I just didn't think I was ready. How am I all of a sudden able to even walk in this direction? And it's a big deal. You're going to be standing up, or you've already stood up. And that's why everyone's commiserating and talking. You are being prepared for merriment to be a light in others' lives. You might not want to be a role model. You might not want to have a lot of attention or a lot of eyes on you. You might not want to be an influencer, messenger, tarot reader, or celebrity of any kind, but you redefine that. Just the same as you redefine luxury, you're redefining what a celebrity looks like, what an influencer looks like, what a tarot reader looks like. You are an angelic messenger, and it's in your DNA. It's in your cosmic blueprint. It is a part of your destiny. Okay, we have MGK till I die. Nothing is going to be able to keep you away from this. It kind of reminds me of King Henry, like the Tudors. They were for certain that they were destined for the throne. Like nothing could convince them otherwise. Even if they were insecure or worried about others, nothing could convince them that they weren't destined to be sitting on a throne. So once you figure this out, as you're sifting through the confusion, the unresolved issues, the separation, the heavy burdens, all the responsibilities that you've had to carry alone, through all the people playing in your face, you will be able to plan your future differently. Your grandmother is helping you change your perception. So it's like you're getting help with what seems hard, what seems undoable, what seems crazy. I'm getting a lot about public speaking. You're going to be doing public speaking, but from this, you will have many wishes granted. You are entering a timeline of serendipity. I'm hearing an airplane, so that's synchronistic to you taking flight. There is justice coming in, prosperity, abundance, blessings, like a lot of hard work paying off. Let's see what else is coming in for you guys. Because your grandmother is bringing you a whole new life and warning you like, hey, these people, their obsession is a little weird. And you clocked it correctly. That somebody was playing in your face because maybe you thought, oh, maybe I'm just tired, or no, they're being mad weird. You might be second guessing yourself like, maybe I was mean. No. These people are slandering you. So keep your thoughts, ideas, thoughts about yourself, your love life, your work, any of that to yourself. We have Matilda. You've always had this ability to see through people. You've always had this ability to enjoy time by yourself. So your grandmother is bringing you back to that. Like, hey, this isn't hibernation. This isn't hermit mode. This is spending more time with yourself to discern, to see clearly, to reflect, to meditate. I feel like there's a lot of people you're going to be cutting off with the quickness because now you see them for the Decepticon that they are. Maybe you were trying to help them in their time of need. Maybe you thought like they're going through some things. I'm going to be nice to them, but now you're going to be more protective of yourself. Whatever you have been saying as of late that you feel is unpopular opinion, or maybe nobody is interested or likes it or is concerned, this could have been something that you were blogging or writing about. You could never be more wrong. There's just a lot of people hating than maybe being supportive because they see you out here doing something brave. And you might even know a lot of younger people that feel like their life is beyond repair. Like they give up. They've already trashed their lives. They don't want to do anything to fix it. And so there's a lot of people with this Karen energy studying you, this troll behavior, studying you because they feel like you're a natural born leader. You're always looking flawless or divine or abundant. You're always looking relieved or satisfied. Your grandmother also wants you to know that your father is very proud of you. If you have a father that has passed on, your grandmother wants you to know that he is very proud of you and like proud that you have found your voice, that you stand up for yourself, that you stand up for the inner child in you, that you stay cool, calm, and collected. Even if you're like really angry on the inside, you're going to be working through some anger issues. So we have order being restored. Your grandmother is going to be helping you with order being restored. So in this next season, you're going to be feeling witty and charming and funny. But again, as your whole life is changing, people just don't really know what to think about you, or they're starting to see that like them trying you is not the right move. Yep, look, you're the star. Trying you is never the right move. You light the dark path for others. And you're going to start being more particular or specific about the people that are around you. I hope what I am saying is making sense, because I'm channeling somebody that normally knows all the right words. It's giving Mercury energy. It's like you're going through a shift in the way that you speak. So, you know, when it's Mercury retrograde and we try to pretend like it's not happening, like it's not in the microwave, but it's totally in the microwave and our words are all over the place and we're stuttering. Yeah, this is what that feels like. But it's for an upgrade. So you will be more confident soon about your transformation and the work that you've been putting in, because maybe you thought, this is just for me, to fix my life, to not be stressed out and running around for everyone. But this is going to help you and others, the people that you help. So I'm going to pull out some tarot and see if anything else comes out. Ace of Cups. This new beginning. I'm hearing your days away. You're days away, or you're less than 24 hours away. I'm hearing buckle up. Buckle up, buttercup. What? Okay. Like, your grandmother knows it's been a bumpy ride. It's been a lot to sort out. Yeah, we have the Hangman. It's been a lot for you to sort out, because maybe it was hard for you to admit that you needed help. Maybe it was hard for you to, ask other people for help. And now you're doing that, and your grandmother coming in is a form of that help coming in. Is a form of this assistance. 3 of Pentacles. Like, you deserve angels, ancestors, people in the 3D that are happy to assist you. You deserve that. And maybe you're always second guessing, like, people act like they're happy to assist me, but like, are they? Like, you don't trust people like that. Like, you're so used to doing things on your own, whether you know what you're doing or not. Yeah, a lot of people are curious about what you're working on. They're curious about how much time you spend on what you're doing. People have a lot of audacity and nosy questions about where you get money from, how much money you're making, your relationship status. Yeah. Huh. We have the Sun. Good news is on the way. So cheer up. If you guys worked late hours, I also heard in your channeled message, Sleeping Beauty. The way that you're going to be sleeping is going to be so much better, because you worry so much. You put the weight of the world on your shoulders, and your grandmother is helping you with sleeping better at night, getting into a better sleep routine, a better sleep regimen. Maybe you thought you needed a bunch of things to get good sleep, and she's going to help simplify this by a couple of things that can help you maybe reset your vagus nerve. Help you reset your vagus nerve. Maybe you thought you needed like a red light mask and a jumping, like a trampoline and like all of these things. And she's like, no, I'm going to show you through social media, signs and synchronicities that there are easier ways to do this, where it's easy as one, two, three. Your habit stacking is going to be easy and easy to remember. Because remember, you're getting new programming in all areas of life, the way that you eat, the way that you sleep. Maybe you'll be even drinking less caffeine. Maybe you're going to quit drinking coffee. Maybe you thought you could never do that. But yeah, maybe at first you were really hesitant. Like, I don't know, we're going to do what? What was that, Grandma? I don't think I'm ready for that. What do you mean we're not going to drink caffeine? What do you mean, though? What do you mean I'm going to go to bed early? Maybe you thought these things would never be you. Like, I'm not going to bed early. Wake up early, what? Work out? What do you mean? So, but you're going to see very quickly how this is better for you. Like, you're worried you're going to be disappointed because maybe you feel like all of the things that you have tried before have never really stuck or worked when it comes to you decompressing, not stressing, not worried about everybody else, and making their stuff your problem. And this is going to give you more time to connect with those you love. Okay, anything else? I'm going to pull one more tarot. The Lovers. Yep, with people you love. I'm hearing that Selena song, so I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. Oh, if I can remember, I'm going to share that song in the community tab. Your grandmother is helping you check yourself. Check yourself into like this little self-care facility, which is AKA your home, and putting your phone on Do Not Disturb. So you are looking at things that didn't work for you in the past, like, you know what? I used to do that. How does that work for me? How did that help me? Having to call yourself out. Be careful around these people that are obsessed with you. I keep getting that they're trying to get pictures, a recording. They're still spreading rumors, but a lot about a recording. So I don't know if they have videos of you, footage of you. They can watch you on monitors, cameras. Like, be careful of what you say on said cameras or what you do on set. They're trying to find some type of dirt on you. I do feel like you're divinely protected, but your grandmother wants you to be aware that they're out and about and looking. I mean, they're wasting their time, but ridiculous. I'm getting that their mind games are going to backfire. Yeah, they're mad because you're ignoring them. Like, you've clocked them having a bad reputation. Or maybe with everybody else, they always had a good reputation, and then you came around and you kind of exposed them. So they're like, no one's ever done that to me. I'm a good guy. Grudge holder. They are holding a grudge. So move silently. Because they're trying to listen. They're trying to listen. If these are your neighbors, oh my gosh, it reminds me of a Popular Loner video I was watching where she was literally doing a reading, and then she was like, I'm going to do the reading with my window open, and then all of a sudden her neighbor's like being all weird and trying to listen. I'm like, no, but I know exactly what she means. So there are people that have never stopped competing with you. They have never stopped competing with you. This is the next season of your life, the ass kissing. Let's talk about that. Your grandmother is saying that this shift, this transformation that you're going through, everyone's going to get a piece of their rude awakening. Everybody's going to get a piece of their rude awakening. And when the rude awakening is over and the ashes have like settled on the ground, they're going to be trying to kiss your ass. But they went through a whole lot before they got there. You know what I'm saying? They tried to slander you, get you fired. They tried to get you homeless, car repossessed, like all kinds of things before they admitted defeat. Your grandmother is saying they will concede publicly. They will concede publicly. See? Inside scoop. They are nosy. They are listening. If you thought, no, I'm just paranoid, like, stop. Stop. They want to, holy cow, they want a closer look, nosy, up in your business. I'm hearing that DMX song, up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my cool, up in here, up in here. Don't mind my dance moves, you guys. This has been a long day. Anyways, well, it was loud. Wants to steal your ideas, copy your work, duplicates what you do, and feeds off of you. See, they need you to be active. Because right now you're kind of doing things a little bit differently, and they need you to be active so they have something to copy. I do this with my ops, okay? In my everyday life. Okay, the ops in my everyday life can't be telling them nothing, can't be doing nothing in front of them because they feed off of that. They want to duplicate and they want to compete. But if you're not around, how are they going to compete? They will start to glow down in the way that they're supposed to because you're not around for them to feed off of your ideas, feed off of the way that you dress, the way that you present yourself, the things that they're assuming you have going on in your life. It's better to just, yeah. You can't compete where I have you blocked on everything. You can't compete where I'm not coming around. I'm not coming around. Oof, we got bad karma. Oof. You know that reel where they're like, oof, they show like something conspiracy-like and scary, and then it's that person that goes, oof. Bad karma. Bad karma. Hooked. You got people hooked. Look at that. Look at. They're like, I'm not hooked, but you are. Because why are you still standing here? Why are you still standing here? Oh, your grandmother is saying they're wasting their time. They're stuck right now because they're coming at you. These people with this unhealthy obsession. They're about to lose a car. Repo. They're about to lose a car. There's something happening to it. That's not good. That's not good. So I don't know what they've been up to. How many dirt digging cards can I get? Holy cow. Looking into dirt on you. Look, like, hold on. Trying to start some drama, being vindictive, evil, plotting. Then we got rumors being spread. The game of telephone. We got the burn book. I don't know how they're not tired yet. But they're not tired. You are the queen rising, no matter gender, okay? No matter the gender, you are stepping into your power. You are praised. These people don't want you to be praised. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Well, I'm hearing she knows. She knows, and I know she knows. You are coming up into the spotlight. They treat you like you're the peasant. They wish. Ooh, I'm getting every day I'm hustling. Yeah, you're uninterested. You're like, ooh, the crumbs, that's for the birds. Not interested. I'm not interested. I haven't pulled this deck out in so long. This deck cracks me up. Okay. We have moving on. Thank you, next. I like to ride my bicycle. I cracked myself up. So, is there anything else? You guys, I can't. See, photo proof again. Trying to get evidence. Stop. What? They're trying some stuff. Your grandmother is saying they ain't shit. They ain't shit. They're relentless. Relentless. She wants to help you with continuing to reflect on how you're changing your life because you're about to hit the jackpot. Jackpot. Winning money, getting rich, inheritance, unexpected money. Because maybe you've been going through a hard time financially, or you were switching jobs, or you were trying to work from home, or you're trying to get a business up and running, or maybe you had somebody that you were taking care of, like a parent or a spouse, somebody that's maybe out of work, and maybe you were like really worried, like, I don't know where this money's going to come from. And your grandmother saying, I'm bringing you a new life, a new lease on life, justice, a warning, and what else? Some money. I'm bringing you some mucho. So don't you worry. Don't you worry. These other people, though, they owe a lot of money to the wrong people. I just feel like secondhand embarrassment. Is that how you say it? Third person? Secondhand? Third hand? I don't know. Secondhand embarrassment is what I'm going to say. She's saying they ain't shit. We have your abilities are powerful, and that is why you're feeling this heightened awareness and you are feeling more receptive to information. So that is a big confirmation because you're like, yeah, I'm receptive to this and I'm not as scared. I'm not as scared of trying this out. So we have falling in love with self-care that's trying to come out, accepting the help of others, the wolf. And your Gucci, stop stressing. We got the microphone again. Where'd it go? You guys drop your microphones down below because people are going to be listening. People are going to be listening. Wherever you were helping people before, you are never falling for that ish ever again. You're like, oh, I can't believe I helped them. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Okay. You will be able to create the family that you want. And then we have success keeps finding you, and so will the truth. The truth will always find you. Always, always. Okay. We need a deck for advice. Hold on. Gather around. I love doing this. I know it could be annoying, but if you love me, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Anyways, I didn't look at these. I'm just making such a mess today. I didn't look at these, but I shuffled them all really quick. So let's go over some spirit animal messages. I also haven't pulled this deck out in a while, so let's see what we got here. We got guidance of the crab. I honor my feelings and nurture what needs to heal. Ooh, these are affirmations. I love spirit animal affirmations. Okay. So again, I honor my feelings and nurture what needs to heal. Number 20 here for anybody that's into numerology. Then we have guidance of the camel. Number 6. I focus on the positive and leave everything else behind. I focus on the positive and leave everything else behind. Then we got the snake. I shed the layers of my ego and make room for the new me that is emerging. I accept the transformation. Well, are we not just talking about transformation? I accept my transformation. That's a scary snake. I'm just saying, it's a little scary. We have guidance of the jellyfish. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been stung. Let me know, because I have. Angel number 15. I let go of control and ease my way forward. I go with the flow of life and trust what is unfolding. Then we have guidance of the deer. Were we not talking about Bambi? Number 7, I am gentle with myself and I release all blame and shame. I am gentle with myself and I release all blame and shame. The giraffe. Okay, we got this in another message. Number 36. I expand my consciousness and see beyond my daydreams. So in my other spirit animal deck, the giraffe is seeing the big picture. And in this deck, it's seeing beyond your daydreams. And we have number 46, guidance of the black sheep. I demonstrate what's possible when I live from my heart and trust my own intuition. Truth is my compass and I follow it daily. I love that. Truth is my compass and I follow it daily. What a cute black sheep. Excuse me. Okay. Angel number 5, guidance of the polar bear. I thrive in my environment without fear. So this is you guys coming out of survival mode. You are thriving in your environment without fear. Number 5. And then we have, last but not least, this last one. Yes, guidance of the lion. Oh my God, save the best for last. Number 29. 29 could have been, if you guys are older than 29, 29 could have been a very transformative year for you where your life really shifted. And if 29 was, because it could have been your Saturn's return, the end of your Saturn's return, your grandmother is saying, hey, this next part, this next bit right here is going to be just as big as that. So if your whole life changed for the better at 29, you finally got out of your Saturn's return and you're like, hallelujah, it's going to be that type of transformation. We have, I consciously use my power, drawing from my inner sun. If you guys made it to the very, very end of this message, I want you guys to drop a lion down below. And if you guys are looking for exclusive messages, I just dropped a new one on Patreon, and it is, what do you need to know for 2026? What do you need to know for 2026? And it is exclusive to Patreon and ad-free. Patreon is only $11.11 a month to join. And we just did, what do your boss and coworkers think about you? What the F is going on for the next 30 days? And there's a lot of messages like that, and love. And what do people think and what are they saying and all the stuff. I love it. Link is below. And just thank you guys for being a part of my channel, my path, encouraging me, always being kind and loving. I'm so grateful. I love you guys so much. Drop a lion down below if you made it to the very end. You guys know all the things, all that. And I appreciate it. So yeah, smash the you know what, hit the bell, duh. Claim this message by hyping up this video, and just thank you guys. I love you, and I'll see you in the comments or the next one. Bye.